Have you ever found yourself diligently practicing various wealth manifestation techniques, investing your time and energy into visualizing stacks of cash, writing money affirmations, and creating vision boards, only to feel disappointed because your bank account refuses to budge? If so, you are not alone. Millions of people experience the crushing frustration of doing all the right things, meditating on abundance, scripting checks to themselves, yet seeing no tangible increase in their net worth. However, there is a secret technique rooted in the teachings of Neville Goddard that can empower you to finally break the cycle of scarcity and manifest true financial freedom. First, let's delve deeper into the enigma of money manifestation and uncover why so many earnest seekers find themselves at a financial crossroads, with their riches remaining just out of reach. The heart of the matter lies in a subtle yet profound misconception, one that has confounded even the most dedicated students of the law of attraction. In the vast landscape of wealth building and manifestation communities, one often encounters affirmations like, "Huge sums of money are on the way, my financial breakthrough is coming," or "I am going to be rich." On the surface, these declarations appear to align perfectly with the core tenets of positive thinking. Optimistic thoughts lead to optimistic outcomes, right? It seems logical that to get rich, you must ask for riches. However, herein lies the intriguing paradox. To effectively manifest wealth, you must don the identity of someone who already possesses the fortune. When individuals proclaim statements such as, "Money is coming to me," or "I am going to be wealthy," they unwittingly broadcast a message of insufficiency. These seemingly optimistic phrases actually imply that the wealth has not yet arrived, it is in transit. Paradoxically, this engenders a perpetual state of waiting. You place your wealth in the future, and because you are always chasing the future, the money remains tantalizingly just beyond your grasp. Now that we have shed light on this misconception, let's unravel why it acts as a massive stumbling block on your path to riches. The root of the issue lies in the intricate relationship between thoughts, identity, and the subconscious mind. When your identity revolves around wanting money, your manifestations struggle to materialize because you are vibrating at the frequency of lack. Consider this scenario: you are currently facing debt or living paycheck to paycheck, yet you sit down to visualize yourself surrounded by luxury. However, while you focus on the image of wealth, your core identity remains rooted in the feeling of being broke. You are trying to overlay a millionaire's lifestyle onto a poverty consciousness. Your internal identity is, "I am struggling," not, "I am affluent." This incongruity between your aspirations and your internal self-perception acts as a formidable barrier. Your subconscious mind detects this misalignment, effectively sounding an alarm. It recognizes the dissonance between your fervent visualizations of Ferraris and your entrenched belief system that says, "I can't afford rent." Consequently, it concludes that the envisioned prosperity is a lie. It rejects the image, perpetuating the cycle of empty pockets. In simpler terms, merely contemplating wealth without addressing your underlying self-concept is akin to trying to grow a lush garden in barren, toxic soil. It is an endeavor marked by an intrinsic contradiction that hinders progress. This struggle often leads to resistance. Instead of experiencing the expected sense of financial relief and empowerment during visualization, individuals find themselves grappling with doubt, skepticism, and anxiety about their bills. The reason behind this phenomenon is clear: their mental and emotional states are at odds with their desired outcomes. To put it bluntly, one cannot manifest wealth while steadfastly identifying as financially destitute. The manifestation process is intricately tied to the fabric of your self-concept. Unless this internal shift occurs, true abundance remains elusive. So, what is the key to effective wealth manifestation? How do we bridge this gap between aspiring for riches and actually holding them in our hands? Neville Goddard stressed that successful manifestation involves more than just asking, it demands a profound shift in your core identity. He implored us to create vivid mental scenes that imply the fulfillment of our desires and then to inhabit those scenes as if they were our present reality. In his words, assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled, and as night follows day, you will command the power of creation. This highlights the importance of thinking from your wealth, not just of your wealth. Thinking of $1 million creates distance, thinking from the state of being a millionaire creates possession. The crux of effective manifestation lies in assuming the identity of the person who has already achieved financial freedom. This transformative shift in self-concept holds the key to unleashing the full potential of your power. When you assume the identity of the person who is already rich, you move from mere wishful thinking to a profound state of belief and knowing. This concept aligns with the ancient understanding that the words, "I am," carry immense creative power. Neville Goddard referred to "I am" as the name of God, emphasizing that anything you place after these two words will invariably manifest. Identity shapes your beliefs, and beliefs mold your reality. When you declare, "I am wealthy, I am abundant," or "I am financially free," you initiate a transformative process. You shift your core identity from lack to abundance, from financial anxiety to financial authority. But remember, this isn't just about saying the words, it is about becoming the person. Imagine you are on a quest to manifest a 7-figure income. You have diligently employed visualization techniques, but your bank balance is stagnant. Why? Because your internal narrative constantly echoes, "I am trying to get out of debt." Visualizing wealth while clinging to the debtor identity is ineffective. It is akin to trying to paint a vibrant masterpiece on a canvas that is torn and dirty. The canvas, your identity, must first be repaired. When you declare, "I am wealthy," and align your thoughts, emotions, and nervous system with that truth, you become, in your inner world, the person who embodies abundance. This shift reverberates throughout your consciousness and ultimately, your external reality. Your external world is simply your internal self-concept, pushed out. If you are rich inside, the world must rearrange itself to reflect that riches on the outside. To truly master the art of wealth manifestation, we must navigate this transformative journey effectively. We can break it down into 4 fundamental steps to shift your identity from scarcity to overflow. Step 1. Define your new financial identity. Begin by clearly defining the identity that aligns with your desired level of wealth. This is not merely about wanting a specific amount of money, but becoming the person who commands that money. Who is the you that is already rich? How do they walk? How do they speak? Do they worry about the price of coffee? No. Your new identity might be, "I am a powerful generator of wealth," or "I am financially secure and generous." This shift transcends fleeting desires and encompasses how you perceive your value at your core. Step 2. Immerse yourself in the feeling of wealth. Once you have defined your new identity, immerse yourself in it. As Goddard advised, create vivid mental scenes that imply you already have the money. Do not visualize looking at a pile of cash, visualize what you would do if you had it. Maybe you are shaking the hand of a real estate agent after buying your dream home. Maybe you are looking at a restaurant bill and feeling absolutely zero stress. Feel the relief. Feel the security. Feel the joy of sharing. This step is about moving from imagining money to experiencing the feeling of having it. Step 3. Embrace consistency. Consistency is the glue that holds this reality together. It is not enough to feel rich for 10 minutes during meditation and then spend the rest of the day complaining about gas prices. You must carry the perfume of wealth with you all day. When you pay a bill, do it with the attitude of a wealthy person who has plenty more where that came from. When you walk down the street, walk with the posture of someone whose future is secure. This continuous immersion tells your subconscious that this is not a game, this is your new normal. Step 4. Trust the gestation. While it is natural to seek immediate results, you must trust the process. Wealth has its own gestation period. When you plant a seed, you don't dig it up every hour to see if it has roots. You trust it is growing. By persistently living from your new identity of abundance, you pave the way for your riches to manifest. You do not wait for the money to appear to feel rich, you feel rich so the money must appear. Incorporating these 4 steps into your life is a profound act of rebellion against poverty. It is not about denying your current bills, but about denying them the power to define who you are. As you consistently live from the end result of wealth, you rewrite your beliefs, your emotions, and your energetic signature. In this process, the line between your imagination and your bank account blurs, and your manifestations become not mere wishes, but hard, cold, tangible assets. You are no longer waiting for wealth, you are being it.